within a short time frame. So what I need you guys to do is let us know through your instructor, or email me or your instructor. Let us know when you think that something should be done differently. For example, if you go to see a tutor and there's no tutors available because the tutoring hours aren't during the time you went to visit them. That could be a problem, right, if you need a tutor. So let us know that so we can add more hours or reschedule the hours that are already there. Anything you come across you think you can improve on, let us know that. Right? It's a new process, a new program, so we're going to have to tweak it, as you do with most things. And the best way to tweak it is to find out from the users what they need, how they need it, when they need it, how much they need, and then tweak it based on that. Fair enough? All right. You guys got any questions for me? Yes?
Is there a web page that kind of centralizes?
Excellent question. There is not a web page, you mean in terms of you communicating something that needs to be changed? There's not
maybe for feedback, also for resources, just a centralized location that encompasses first year experience.
Sure. We actually have a first year experience web page, and that's a really good idea, and it's an excellent idea, in fact. I think we're going to look at putting something out there, I'm not sure what that'll be right now, where you guys can do that. For right now, communicate with your instructor, either verbally or send an email, or send me an email. If you go to that first year, that's FYE, I think it's right, FYE, is that right? FYE, first year experience website. You'll see the list of all the instructors and their contact information, as well as the office hours. So let's start with that first. Send us an email, and then we'll go from there. And I'll look into finding something that we can put out there to have you guys provide meaningful feedback. That's an excellent question. Other questions? No other questions? All right, I'm on my way to Chick-fil-A if there's no other questions. Okay? Thank you, guys. I really appreciate your time. You got an excellent instructor here. When I grow up, I'm going to be just like him. So you guys have a good... Welcome to computing, by the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So welcome, class. Who you are in back? Can you please give us a favor? Can you please come for what? So every time if you see any row available, would you please help us to fill up the first row? And it would be better for me that I could speak slowly. Right? Otherwise, I have to speak either loudly or I have to use a microphone. Thank you for your time. There are some other things over there, please. So, welcome everybody in my class. So, this class is CSE1322. So, you may have, and you already have heard that. So, this is the second course of this pathway. This is the gateway of computing, college of computing and software engineering, right? All of you have to have at least D in these two courses, CS1321 and 1322. Is there anybody here that are taking CS1321 currently in this semester? 1321. Anyone taking? Only you? Okay. Is there anyone here that is taking 1300? 1300. No? Okay. Yeah, let's note that I think there are 120 students in this class, and including me, there will be 121. Okay. So really, it is difficult. It may be difficult for me to meet your expectations. For me, but let us do and or collaborate. Okay, let us help each other. You please help each other and I will try my best to help all of you. But if we do not help each other, it will be difficult for me to run this class smoothly. I have total about 275 students in 4 sections. It's really difficult. If you send me an email, that when you send me an email, you definitely expect to get reply within a minute. But that may not happen because due to large class. Okay? So there are some policies in the first class. I'm expected to explain the syllabus and policies, but I'm not going to spend whole hour to do that. I like to listen your voice. What are your expectations? That I believe that you can read yourself the syllabus, but I have to follow some policies. That one of the policies is attendance. Although it is not mandatory and it has no point, but I need to keep a record how many of you are coming to class. So there are different ways, different professors are keeping records in different ways. I like to maintain my way, but if you do not like my way, please let me know. Okay, I like to write. I will give you my attendance sheet every day, and here at the top you will see the date of the class, and you will please sign on in the box. Please do not give initial. You understand? My initial is M8. So all in uppercase, but do not do that. Okay? So that because if you put your initial, someone can do your initial quickly. Okay, so please give your full signature and use same signature every day. Okay, I will check you if please do not cheat. I believe that nobody will do that, but I will give to everybody and pass to everybody. And please use same signature. Okay, and do not use pencil. Do not use pencil. You have to use pen. Okay, the black one, then you come. This is my attendance policy, okay? So I am Officer Sir. I am an instructor of software engineering in this college. And if you know more about me, that you Google search about me or that this is my job. You can find me. If you do Google search, you will find me. I have my personal website and then publications. You will find me blog. Okay. So that I believe everybody will remember my name after this class. But it is really difficult for me to know all of your faces and your name. So my request is that when you see me at campus, okay, say me hello, hi, hello, and tell me your name. And when you ask any question, come up here, then tell me your name. Then everybody will be familiar with the face and your name. Okay, and my policy is open. Although we have our office hours, you can come by, you can stop by at our office hour, or you can Slack me or email me, and if I am available, I will give you another time. So this class will really be an important class, an important gateway to your future career. Ready? Here it will be a so let us work together and let me try myself what I can do for you. So I have been programming for about maybe 25 years. I have about 5 years company experience. In the USA, for the last 3.5 years, I have been working in companies, and I have about 15 years teaching experience. I am going to So I am recording this class with the hope that I will post it on YouTube channel or in the Blackboard, in the DL system, so that if you like to revisit this class or if some of you missed this class, you can revisit it. Okay, so but if this is the first class, so let us see how it works. I'm not sure how it works. So this is my personal blog. This is pretty simple, and if you visit it, then you will know more about myself. Not me. I am from a small country, Bangladesh. You know, you may not hear about it. It is a small country between India and China. Small country, Bangladesh. I came to USA about 11 years ago. I pursued my PhD in mathematics and computer science education from the University of Nevada in Reno. After that, I have been working in a National Science Foundation project, and simultaneously I have been pursuing my second PhD in computer science at the University of Alabama. Still, I have been working on that. And meanwhile, for the last 3 years, I had been working in companies. So I know that there is a gap between academia and industry. Because in academia, professors need to follow the curriculum and syllabus in order to meet standards. But industries, they don't like to follow any standard. They like their work to be done. So you will see that in industries, managers and directors and VP, they will not listen to you that where you sit in order to code, in order to write your program. So no matter you are sitting in your bedroom or in a restaurant or in an open place or classroom, they like their work to be done. Okay, so there are many open source and the new technologies that are not possible for professors to cover everything in class. I have realized that while working in industry. So I have some experience working in industry. So if you please help me and if we work collaboratively, I like to make a bridge between the industries and academia. If are there anybody that has expectation to go to an internship in summer? Anybody has internship goal? Okay, so yeah, everybody. I think everybody should go to in summer. Everybody should go to internship. Then you will get some real life experience, industry experience. That will help you maybe in earning some credits and as well as getting some experience. So let us work together. I will try my best to meet your expectation and fill up the gaps. I have authored some books on computer programming and software engineering. So here is a list of my books. So these books are, I have written C, C++, Java, object-oriented programming. So these books are written in my native language, Bengali. So you may not understand these books, or I'm not referring this book, but all of the programs are written in English. Definitely, I will share my program course. And here, how many of you have GitHub account? How many of you have GitHub account? 1, 2, 3. GitHub. Okay. Yeah, I believe everybody should have GitHub account, and you should enrich your GitHub account with a repository. And whatever you will practice, put in your GitHub account, so that when you go to interview, you will show them this is my GitHub account, and they will see that you have hundreds of projects in your GitHub account. Sometimes they will not see whatever you have inside. They will sometimes count how many, right? Sometimes if you go to my GitHub account, then you will see I have maybe hundreds. I have maybe hundreds accounts, hundreds repositories in my account. So I like to request everybody to create GitHub account and then to upload your program, whatever you practice, no matter if it's an assignment or your field practice, So put in your GitHub account so that within the next 3 or 4 years, when you will go to company, you will show your GitHub account at the time of interview. Okay? So, but in this course, we have to use D2L for submitting your assignment. But we can use GitHub account for extra and advanced topic. I have already emailed you, all of you, my syllabus. Okay, if you have not received my email, so please send me an email to this is my NTID, mhossa, HOSS8, number 12, and then at kenasa.edu. I will forward you again. Or it is I have uploaded it in D2L. So here the course policies in the syllabus and then other prerequisites and learning outcomes. I don't like to read aloud this because you can read this alone, but maybe later day we can revisit this. Okay, but there is an important page like it's called first year experience. If you go to this website, you will see first year experience, College of Education. It has first year experience. It has some course like submission guidelines, pseudocodes, rubrics and resources, and especially our office hours. It has our office hours. My office hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 to 1:30. And not only me, there will be other professors and GS over there. They will help you. So next class, please read the syllabus. If you have any question or concern, we will speak about it in next class. So as an instructor of this class and as according to KSU policy and expectation, these are some of the things that we expect from this class. One of the things that according to the title of this class is programming problem solving number 2. That is a prerequisite class, programming problem solving number 1, right? So the title is straightforward. We know problem, right? Every day and every time in our life, everybody faces problem. We always face problem, right? And we know how to solve our problem. Most of the time, we are able to solve our problem. But here, according to this class, we have to use our computational thinking. We have to rethink differently how we can solve our problem or how real life problems are solved using computers. Like a computer is an electronic device, right? It has no life, but it understands instructions. But all electronic devices, like a computer, all electronic devices run under the power of electricity, right? So electricity has 2 states. Like that, for this electric light, it has 2 steps, off and on, right? Is there any middle or intermediate step between off and on? So all electronic devices, we know this runs between 1 means 1 in binary and off means we put 0. So there is no intermediate state, right? So that we definitely all electronic devices run under these 2 conditions. Either off or on. There is no, and we know that everything we speak and everything we write, that everything is converted into binary system, number 0 and 1. And this is how computer and all electronic devices understand. So while solving our problem, we have to implement the concept of binary system. How computer understands. We have to rethink that way. That is called computational thinking. We have to increase our computational thinking. For instance, as I'm telling you, a computer or an electronic devices, there are some keys like gate, logic gate. Gate has only one, either 0 or 1 at a certain time. We have to maintain that one. We have realized we can do. Let us do an activity. Can anyone please help me doing a voluntary? Come here, please. Anyone? Yes, please. Come. I need one more. Yes. Yes, you can come in. Ultimately, I will let the. Yes, please come. And ultimately, I will let the people. Come in, please. You can do that. I'm giving Okay. So we will just simulate a simple algorithm, swapping activity, like exchanging. Exchanging these two. Like you have a red pen and you have a black pen. So you have to use only one hand. Please put another hand in the pocket or in the bag. You cannot use two hands, okay? And there are three conditions at least. At a certain moment, you cannot hold two pens at a certain no way. You cannot hold at a certain way. Either your hand will be empty, or you can hold only one. Okay, you cannot drop this to the floor or anyone else. You cannot throw it on the air. Okay, and you cannot get help from me or someone else. Let's try to exchange this. Swap this pen. Is it possible? It's not possible, right? Okay, so he is acting as a variable, right? Or variable x, and he is acting another variable y. So in order to swap these two values, he has this value and he has this value. In order to swap this value between these two variables, we need another temporary variable, right? Or third party placeholder, right? Otherwise, it's not possible. Now, who wanted to come here? We need another person. Can anyone come here, please? Yes. Okay, now if we use him as a placeholder or a temporary variable, then if we use him and then we satisfy that condition, we can do that. He can do that, right? If he send to him, and then you will send him to him, okay, and you will send to him, so then swapping is done, right? This is the computational way. This is the computational way of swapping algorithm. In this way, swapping activity works, right? So when we are asked to swap something, we have to think about this computational way, because a computer or a memory place or a variable cannot hold two values at a certain time, right? It only holds only one value. When you put a different value, the previous old value will be replaced, right? So this is the typical swapping activity. So in like this way, we will do in this class other algorithmic activities. So then our goal. Thank you so much. So that's our goal in this class, that we will increase our problem solving skill and we will apply computational thinking. Like, may I ask you a question like, why do we come to class? Can anybody tell me your personal experience? Why do we go to school, and why do we come to school and college and universities, and we solve hundreds of difficult problems. Many of them do not have any implication in real life, right? In our real life, we solve a lot of problems, mathematical problems, physical problems, statistical, chemical problems that we do not have any implication in real life. Yes, I really have realized that. But why we come to school and why we do that? Yes.
Qualifications.
Sorry?
Qualifications.
Okay, that's one answer. And there is no straightforward answer for this. Okay, so another one, someone else can tell me? Okay, that's another goal. Okay. Who else? Sorry, yes.
To learn, to grow, become more than what we were.
Okay, anything else? Yes.
Develop a different approach.
Okay. One more request. So when you raise your hand, when you speak up, so if you please tell your name, then in that way that I will be familiar with your name, and then everybody will be familiar with your face and name. Okay? Okay, definitely everybody has different opinion, and all of you have correct answers. Likely, in my opinion, in my understanding, we come to school in order to practice a lot of harder problems, mathematical and physical, everything. Thus, in order to strengthen our brain, nothing else. So, there are many people who did not go to school, but they are making a lot of money, more money than us, right? So, making money it does not ensure you, if you come to school, it does not ensure you that you will make money, a lot of money, right? Okay. But we come to school, we send our kids and then our everybody, we go to school that in order to strengthen our brain. The policy is that, the understanding is that, the goal is that if you can strengthen your brain, then wherever you go, if you become a politician, or if you do business, if you become a businessman, or if you become a professor, or you become a software engineer, you will be successful. That's it, nothing else. This is why we come to school. For instance, if I push to this wall, what will happen? My thumb will be broken, right? Yeah. Okay, definitely everybody's thumb will be broken. But if I have a rifle or pistol, a gun, and if I click over there, right, what will happen? The wall will be broken, right? Because the bullet has more strength than my thumb, right? So that means if you have your bullet-like power in your brain, sharpened brain, you will be successful wherever you go. This is why we go to school. There is no matter. And while going to school and while learning and while doing all of these things, definitely you will forget almost everything. And after forgetting everything, whatever you remember, a little bit, tiny bit, that is the educational achievement to me. After forgetting everything, right? After forgetting everything, whatever a tiny bit you remember, that is your educational achievement. For instance, I was a student like you about 25 years ago. 30 years ago, I took a physics class, I learned, and I solved a lot of problems of Newton's theories, Newton's rules, 4 rules, right? If you ask me to tell me about the 4 Newton theories, maybe I will not be able to tell you correctly, right? But we know that there are different 4 rules, and the second rule is every action, or third rule, right? Every action has an opposite reaction, equal and opposite reaction. That is the outcome of solving hundreds of problems in statics, dynamics, and in high school algebra, and calculus class. Likely in this class, you will practice a lot of things. And at certain time, while working in companies, while working in running your business, while working teaching, you will remember something that you have practiced in this class. Yeah? So, I'm sorry that I took a lot of time, but I had my expectation to hear from you. So now it is time I want to listen from you. Okay? So I know that as a student, you have your expectation, and definitely your parents and friends and families have expectation, right? They are spending for you. They are spending money, and they are spending their time. So everybody expects some effective outcome from you. So at this point, if you do some voluntary for me, so if you please raise your hand and tell us about your expectation. What do you expect from me? What do you expect from our parents? What do we expect from this? And let us try together in order to meet your expectation or your parents' expectation, your friends and family expectation. And if you feel hesitation, you can write it down. Okay? But I would like to tell us, some of you at least. Yeah, please. Yes.
I'd like to continue to practice.
Anyone make? Yes, please write it down. Yeah, please tell me and write it down so that I can keep it record and I will read it later and then I will try my best to meet your expectation. Will you tell me? Anyone want to write it down? Your expectation? Why are you feeling your Anyone please? Yeah, please, whatever you want. Okay? I may not be able to meet your expectation, but I can try. Okay, if you have any problem, if you have personal problem, financial problem, I may not meet. But even I can bring you up to the president of it. Okay, in order to solve your problem. You can try. If you do not try, then there is no possibility that it will be solved. But if you try, then there is a possibility that it will be solved, right? Yes. Yes, please, someone volunteer and let us know your voice. Yes. Anyone else, please? I have more papers. Well. Yes, somebody please speak up. Yes. You want to tell us something?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. For me, so that later I can read it. I will not be able to read it right now. Yeah. You don't need to write your name, okay? But you just write your application. Anonymous, please tell us what you expect. Who wants to tell? You? Yeah, you are a representative of the instructor, okay? So if I am not over there, then you can go. So you should tell me.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm Sam, and I expect you to be here.
Thank you. Who is next? I have more time. hardly most I will not allow it to leave. We have to fix that. Please tell me.
Of the university, I expect a decent solution to melt down the cat. I think it'll probably involve three-dimensional integrated art.
If you write down your expectations and
what I know about C# and hopefully to discuss it publicly and make it easier for me to understand to do professors and that. Good job, right?
anyone else? Yes.
I'm looking forward to putting I look forward to putting something nice on my resume. No.
So as an Instagram and new here in this institution, I have definitely my limitation. And as I told you, I have around 300 students in my class. So maybe alone I will not be able to meet all of your expectations. So this is why I encourage you and I request all of you to work together, collaboratively. Let us work collaboratively. Let us help each other. Okay, so we are not competitors. Okay, he is not a competitor of him, and he is not a competitor. In this field, there are a lot of jobs, there are a lot of opportunities. Okay, so while you will be helping someone, also you will be learning something new. Every day we learn something new, right? In my opinion, even while I have been teaching for 15 years, every time, every semester, or every day or week, I learn something new. Definitely I forget. So now, someone please make a volunteer for the
Yes, I was going to say, I was in CS1322 last semester. I learned Java. And so I guess one expectation I would have is to have a lot of Java-specific lessons throughout the semester because that's kind of what I'm expecting. That's kind of discombobulated when I saw that we have a couple different languages in C#, Python, and Java. So that's all I got.
So according to the syllabus, this course and the CS1321, these two courses are language independent. In theory, we will speak mostly about problem solving skills and algorithms that are not specifically any programming language, but there is an associate layer, right? We have to take, and that is a programming language. You can take Java, you can take C# or you can take Python, maybe C++ as well. So, what is your question? Okay. So then, but I will try, and I will be teaching all of the CS1322 there. That is, I will teach in Java. Yes. So if you don't mind, okay, so as you took your CS13 in previous semester, for instance, you are an interviewer, and all of you are interviewers. You are interviewing for a job. If we ask you a simple question, common question, that how do you rate yourself as your programming skill in Java? Out of 10, 1 to 10 scale. Good. Okay, that's good. You are confident. Really, you are confident. But after, let me tell you my understanding I wrote my first book. I authored my first book on Java programming at the time of 9/11. We kept saying 2001, right? Yeah, that I was a great lecturer at the University of Dhaka, Bangladesh. That is the oldest and largest university in my country. I authored first book on Java. Since then, I have been teaching Java programming, and I work in industries, working in Java. But in the interviews, when I meet people, what is my Java programming skill, I never say 6, more than 6 out of 10. I was to 6. Because Java is a huge programming. It was not possible for me to capture or learn it. Like it is an ocean, right? When you go to the beach, okay, and when you swim, what portion of it on an ocean or sea? Like a tiny, like a few miles, right? And maybe you swim 10 minutes or an hour, and you become happy, right? You become happy. But you say, oh, I have visited that beach, Florida, or whatever. Like Java is like an ocean. You very large programming. So unless you want to become specific things in Java, you will not, or you should not, you will not be able to cover it. You don't need to be covered. But you need to be consistent and keep yourself and dependent so that you can say that I have 7 or 8 points skill out of 10 in that. Then definitely you will get a job. And then getting job is easier to me because there are a lot of openings. In the USA, there are a lot of openings, especially in Java. There are a lot of openings. This is why, compared to US students and US native people, this is why US has to do outsource and bring people from out of USA, right, in order to accomplish their job. So definitely we will get a job, no matter, there's no doubt, but you have to be confident and you have to prepare yourself so that you become successful. You become a leader. Okay? When you get a job in a company, in a short period, you will become a leader, you will become a manager, you will become a supervisor. I don't like my students to be supervised by someone else. I like my students to be a supervisor or manager. Okay? So let us work that way. And my expectation is that if you stay with this class, okay, and by the end of this class or even within a year, you will learn something more that many even your senior or many graduate students do not know. I can give you guarantee. But in that way, for that reason, you have to work hard. Definitely, I have to work hard. Cannot you ask help from me? Simultaneously, it will be difficult for me to figure out how I can satisfy everyone. So I had another class, 1321 from let's see, I think all of you have taken that class, definitely. So I talked to other students, and from my previous experience, I like to give you some additional or advanced instructions and resources, but these are optional. You don't have to participate or do this. But if you do this, like if you participate in these, I have a blog, I have my own YouTube channel. I have recorded like 400 or 500 videos. But some of my videos are in my native language. But definitely programs and instructions are in English. But I have created another YouTube channel. It's called CSE1322 Computer Science and Information Technology Education Experts. So I believe collaboratively we will be experts, and you will be an expert. So this is, I'm telling you again, as an instructor, I have limitation. I have to follow the guideline and syllabus. After making up the guideline and syllabus, okay, I can, if I have time and effort, extra time, then if I have energy, then I can help you with additional and advanced instruction. Like for instance, I can help you creating your GitHub account. I can help you to learn automation engineering, and I can help you to learn all phases of software development life cycle, software testing life cycle. There are many other tools. Actually, companies, they use at least 10 more tools or programs that are even not possible to cover in academia. Because when I was teaching in university, I had been a student. Definitely, I had been a PhD student, graduate student here, and I took classes and I worked with professors. I taught classes and I worked in industry. I realized that there is a gap between academia and industry. So I am asked to help to create a bridge between academia and industries based on my experience. I like to help you. So again, I'm telling you, this is an optional. You are not required to do this, but if you like, I would like you to join in this online forum. This is, I have like YouTube channel that I created. I have email. It's called CSE1322experts@gmail.com. I have blog. I have Facebook account. I have YouTube channel. If you like it, then please subscribe the channel. And I have started putting videos over there, uploading videos over there. Maybe by the end of this semester, you will see hundreds of videos that are required. You will see about GitHub, about Jenkins, about Maven, so Cucumber, all of the things that are used in industries in order to develop a software. You know, software. Is there anyone that has knowledge about software development life cycle? Yes. How many steps are in software development life cycle? No. Tell me 5 or 6. Yes, software development life cycle has some steps. Yes.
Create.
Not exactly that is, but not the exact terminology. In computer science and software engineering, there are some terminology, right? Like for instance, design, requirement analysis. First step is the requirement analysis. Yeah, you wanted to tell me something?
Concept. The concept. Implementation. Debug. More debug.
Yeah, something similar, but as I told you, that there are some terminology. Because you will learn this. Definitely, you have not taken that class. When you will take software engineering class, then you will learn. You wanted to tell me something? You are not required. You are not required to know this. Okay? Actually, requirement analysis. First step is the requirement analysis, a feasibility analysis. Okay. Then first step is doing research, whether it is implementable or not. For instance, if someone asks me to write a program that will help me to catch the moon, you understand? If my company asks me to write a program that will help my company owner to catch the moon, it's not possible for anyone, right? It's not possible for us, but it may be possible to help him to go to the moon. Write a program that will drive an airplane or rocket that will help him to go to the place, go to the moon, right? So first step is the requirement analysis or feasibility analysis, whether it is feasible or possible to implement, right? Then we do design. Design means that, while this building, before building this building, okay, there was at least an architect who designed this building, right? An architect, even who did not see this building physically. That he blindly imagined a building like this, and he just designed that there will be hole over here, there will be a shape over here, there will be a door over there will be some windows over there. Just he blindly, imaginarily he thought about it, right? Then he drew a structure, design, right? And then there were some other engineers or helpers who actually follow that design and develop or build his building. Same thing happened in software development. First, an architect, a researcher does some research work to do the feasibility study and requirement analysis, and then an architect design the structure, and then there are some software developers, they write code. Then there are some testers, they test the program, and then there are some implementers who deploy the actual software, right? Then there are another set of people who periodically maintain the software. So like in similar way, like how the hardware engineers work, similarly software engineers work. And we need to know that in the upcoming lectures and upcoming classes, you will all know about it. And maybe I already emailed syllabus to all of you. So if you do not get it, so please send me an email. I will send you again. But so everybody please sign in the attendance sheet. Everybody please, yes please.
I wasn't on there.
Sorry?
I wasn't on the sheet.
Also, if your name is not over here, so please write your name down below and then sign on it. I will add it. Maybe you registered after I printed this one. So do we have any questions? Anybody has any question? Or I'm not done yet my class, but we will revisit. Yes, please. Yes, I emailed you. Can you please check your email? Can you please check your email? If you do not find it, send me an email. So the university expectation is that by the end of this class, you will be able to select your major, either in computer science or software engineering or IT. So there are some differences. All of these, like there are three departments in this college. There are some common courses and then common things among these departments, majors, but there are some distinctions. There are some differences, right? Like for me, for my understanding, in computer science, we gave mainly a study about view. And in software engineering, they give more emphasis on developing software. And in information technology, they emphasize on other side, like security. But there is a misconception. There is a misconception worldwide, nationwide, that I'm not sure this is true, but my understanding is that there is great misconception is that everybody thinks that who are studying in computer science, must be or will be a suffering. Right? Everybody, your parents, or you see that your parents or friends or family members, when they know that you are studying computer science or software engineering, okay, they will expect that and they will think that you will be a software engineer. This is a great misconception because there are many other fields in this IT section, software engineering. Okay, you don't need to be necessarily a software engineer. There are other fields. Some of you may be a software security engineer. Some of you will be a data scientist. Some of you will be game design. Yeah, there are many branches. Yes, so that will depend on what branch you will choose and what will be your desired and right branch or path. That will depend understanding and achievement of these stuff. If you want to be a software engineering major, you definitely should be good in this stuff. Because I have seen the syllabus. It says we will start with by reviewing the previous class, 1321, and then we will jump in object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming is a very broad concept. Anyone here, I think you should have some understanding about object-oriented programming. Anyone can tell us what is object-oriented programming? Yes. What is called object-oriented? Yes, then let me start with very simple thing. What is an object? What is an object? I know everybody knows, but everybody should understand it in terms of computing and programming. What is an object? Can anybody tell us what is an object? Yes. Sorry? Can you just give us an example of an object? Then what is a class? Okay. If you understand object, then the next thing, what is a class? Anyone can tell us? Yes.
An object is a complex variable.
Okay.
But like the blueprint that you use to describe the properties of that object, so it's like a list of instructions.
Okay. Let us come very simple way. Tell us about what is an object in real life. I don't understand any programming. I don't have any experience with programming. I don't have any experience with computing. Tell me what is an object. Yes.
So this notebook's an object, and it has different properties like a weight, a color, got different properties around it. This notebook would be an object in real life.
Okay. Can you give us another example of an object?
A car. A car is an object. Another? A TV screen.
Okay.
A table.
Okay. Are you an object?
Yeah.
Are you an object?
I don't know.
You're not sure, right? That means you are not sure that whether he is an object or not. So then am I an object?
I'm an object that has properties.
No. An object is an entity. An entity. That is whether it is visible, traceable, or non-visible or non-traceable. Right? In real life, an object. So then when it comes an object, so what is it? An object. Okay, it's an object, but it can have a name. You pay, right? every object, everything in this world is an object. I am an object. I am an object. She is an object. This is an object. The table here, everything is object. Okay, all of these are objects, but there are some objects invisible. Can you tell us example of an object that is invisible? Yes, yeah. Okay, anything else? Okay, anything else?
Radiation.
Okay. You're going to go deeper in your below. Let's take for a comment.
Dream.
Can I tap your comment? No. Thank you. So these have some kind of internet connection, right? Internet, internet, Wi-Fi or something. So that's some power, right? That internet has some power that I do not have. That's an also but invisible, right? Like that. So you don't like not doing that. So everything in this world is an object. Every whole universe is an object. Every object has its own attribute. Okay? Every object is own attribute. This is how and some other attributes are common object to object that we define as a class or in classification. Right? We are human beings, right? So we have some characteristics that are different from anyone. We are not anyone, but they are different from other animals like cows, like goats, right? And we are over here all of human beings, but we have another two broad classifications, right? Some of we are male and some of we are female, right? God has created us that way. But we have some common characteristics, right? This is why we say we are human beings. But we have some different characteristics, right? Between men and women. So like every object in this world has some characteristics, some common and some uncommon and special. And every object in this world has a size, right? That this is a type of pen. Like I have another, like this is another pen. Okay? These two are pen. This size is pen, right? But here this size is pen, the class is pen. Okay, but these are different, two different objects. Even these two objects have same color, same company, same price, but these are two different, right? In terms of position, because on a table you cannot keep in the same place. Definitely they will be less than half or bottom. This is how an object is distinguished from another object. The object-oriented programming concept is that we design in object-oriented programming, we design and we implement software, a program, in the way that real-life object works. For instance, to give you a very serious simple example, right? Like for instance, if the engineer wants to put 10 windows, the 5 windows this side and another 5 windows that side, 10 windows. Okay, this is what he will do. In general, they will know standard measurement, length and width of the standard window, and they will make holes, and they will go to market, and they will bring same 10 windows, and they will fit here, right? Okay, but this is the general rule. But if the engineer or the workers over here make whole randomly without knowing standard, without knowing measurement of a standard window, what will happen? Yeah, it will be a lot of work, right?
They have to make their own windows.
Yeah, they have to make their own windows, right? That will be the whole. Some will be 10 feet long, some will be 5 feet long, some will be 4.5 feet long. It is typical, right? So, but think about like 100 or 200 years ago, engineers did that. The when there was no standard measurement in Windows companies, right? Windows making companies. They randomly made the window and then the mechanic or they randomly made the code. That was time consuming, right? But now we are lucky that the follow is standard. Right? Same thing in object-oriented programming. The concept that we will make a class window. And once we make a class and implement a window class, it will be easy for us to create as many windows as we need. That windows on equal to new windows. Like in one line of code. As many windows we need, in our program we will be able to create that number of windows. And like similar way that has made this object-oriented programming concept has made the programming concept more easier than it was 30 or 20, 30 years ago. Then we will learn in this class the concept how object-oriented programming works, how object-oriented programs are developed and designed. That is the goal of this class. So if you become successful in this class, you will be good to go to take our programming. Thank you for today tonight. Oh, everybody please become in. You are measuring hardware, So hardware are used in order to without running software. Without using hardware, you cannot run the software. So you will in this class use programming computer organization electronics. Did you send an email to the okay, so I will help you find my email. Okay, I will help you as much as I can.
Okay, thank you so much.